What's up, y'all? This is John from the One Carolina Show. So I'm coming to you live from down in beautiful Greenville, South Carolina, man. Just came out, daily walks that I like to do, spend some time with the Lord, meet some people, and I was just thinking, it's like, man, are we at a point where we need to blow everything up? Like, seasons tanked, and this came from one of my homies. Shout out to my homie. Can't say his name because I don't want to put him on blast like that, but he commented on my Facebook, and he said, it's just week 2, chill, bro, which I completely understand, and I definitely agree with. Like, it is very, very early in the process. We've seen teams come back from deficits before. We saw a Deshaun Watson-led team come back from 0-3 to make the playoffs and get beat by Kansas City, so it's not like it's impossible. There's a big difference, though. There's no Watson on this roster, right? We have a coaching issue. I mean, we just have to admit it. I saw a video the other day that talked about Matt Rule being 0-11 versus ranked teams when he was a college coach, a stat that I wasn't even familiar with, right? So it's not like, it's the end of the world or anything, because, obviously teams go through rebuilds and stuff like this, but I do believe we are in a pivotal moment in our franchise. And here's why I say that. Like, the way that we handle the next coaching hire, the way that we handle the roster changes and things like that could have major implications moving forward, because these are the kind of moments that either turn you into a potential team that has laid an infrastructure for the next regime to come in, a la Jim Harbaugh taking over San Francisco and them going from 6-10 to 12 and I think it was 13-3 or 12-4, being a muff punt away from going to the Super Bowl against the Giants, right? To play the Patriots in 2012, I believe it was, right? But the point I'm making is this, is like, you could make moves like that, or you could be in the never-ending cycle of the Detroit Lions or the Jacksonville Jaguars, with all due respect to their fans, and everything. And so you just never know how these things are going to turn. Now, the one thing that I will say that I think is a huge benefit is I believe that this year we have a huge chance to land a blue-chip quarterback. I mean, there's a few of them out there, in my opinion. You got C.J. Stroud, obviously, will probably be the consensus #1 overall pick. But I like a guy like Will Levis. You got Bryce Young. You got the Anthony Richardson kid from Florida. So there's a bunch of options out there. So the one good thing is that we're not coming into a situation where we're going to be quarterbackless, if we end up with a top 5 pick, which right now, if I had to guess, just based on how our team is playing and the fact that they might end up, firing the coach, and there may be an interim coach that comes in, it's a good chance that we may end up with that kind of record. But regardless of the fact, here's the point. The point is that I'm not quite ready to just blow it up. I'm not ready to just blow everything up, because we don't know what could happen if, let's just say we lose the New Orleans Sunday and Matt Rule is ousted and, Steve Wilks takes over as head coach. Like, are we not so sure that they might not rally around him and we have something to build on for next year, or even that we could, turn the corner? And I mean, here's the reality. Like, I never want this team to lose. I hope that Matt Rule finds some way to be successful. But as it looks right now, I just don't see the pathway, personally. But until then, I'm still doing 2 things. #1, I'm still rocking my team, and I'm not taking my shirt off. I had somebody in the comments tell me, yo, take that shirt off and burn it. I'm not burning my shirt. You know how hard I worked on making this? Like, plus, I'm rolling with bait until I can, until it's time not to. If David Newton is right, he'll be benched, and then we'll move on. But for the time being, I'm rolling with him. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, man. I just had to come down here, clear my head a little bit, just enjoy some of God's beautiful scenery. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and bell notifications so you don't miss a video. I'm John Farmer again from the One Carolina Show, and keep pounding.